Hello, this is Min Lee and welcome back to another episode of Survival Kitchen. So today we're going to do a Malay dish in conjunction with the month of Ramadan, and it's considered an iconic Malaysian dish. You know, we actually have it for breakfast, but someone decided that we should have it all throughout the day. So this dish is called Nasi Lemak, and I'm going to show you how to do my version of a Nasi Lemak. So we're going to start, of course, with the rice. I'm going to use 2 bowls of rice. Wash it first. I'm going to wash the rice a little bit, make sure that it's clean. I'm going to throw the water in the garden, no water wastage. Next, we're going to put rice here. Next up, I'm going to put in the evaporated creamer. Now, the evaporated creamer is made out of palm oil. And it's another alternative for coconut milk, because most people make nasi lemak with coconut milk. But we're going to use evaporated creamer because actually it makes the rice last a bit longer. We're going to use 1 bowl. And 1 bowl of water. Actually, the evaporated creamer might give the nasi lemak a different kind of aroma, but definitely the same flavor. Next up, we got to put some pandan leaves in the nasi. So if you don't have them growing in your backyard, you can always go and purchase it because you can find it anywhere in the shops. Tie the pandan leaf in a knot, brings out the flavor a bit more. And the last ingredient will be the onions. There are many different ways to cook nasi lemak. Some people put in ginger as well, but I'll go with the onions. Alright, so we're going to bring this to a boil. So while we're waiting for the rice to boil, we're going to start with the peanuts and the ikan bilis. We're going to start frying them because we need this in our nasi lemak. You know, it's the essential ingredient. Heat my wok now, and we're going to use palm oil. So palm oil has very neutral flavors, so it's going to bring out the original natural flavors of the peanuts and also the ikan bilis. Once the wok is hot enough, you can pour in the oil. So one of the most essential ingredients in nasi lemak is the ikan bilis and the peanuts. And we're going to make sure we make it really nice and crispy. So once the oil has heated up, we're going to start cooking the ikan bilis. You can put as much as you want inside your nasi lemak. Actually, the more the better. It already smells very yummy. So once the ikan bilis actually turns a nice shade of brown like this, you can take it out from the wok. Now we're going to start on the peanuts. You can use the same oil. This has already got the flavor in it. Just wait till it turns a nice brown as well. So we're using palm oil for this to bring out the natural peanut flavor. So once it looks a little bit like brownish, you can bring out the nuts. One way you can tell how the nuts are already cooked, you can also smell it. There's that nice cooked nut smell. Okay. Right. So the rice is coming to a boil. Make sure you turn it down to low fire. And you can leave it there for another maybe 15 minutes. Next, we're going to start on the egg. You can have your egg fried or hard-boiled in the nasi lemak, but we're going to go with the fried option today. First, we'll pour out the dirty oil. So I don't want my eggs to burn, so I'm going to fry it. Start with a clean wok so we get a pretty egg. Let the oil heat up a little bit so we can get a nice fried egg. You can hear the oil bubbling. I love that sound. That means my egg is going to look nice. Try scraping it on the sides as well. Make sure the egg doesn't stick to the wok. Make sure I don't break my yolk. Let's put it at the side. That's a perfect egg. So before we put on the rice, I'm going to start putting in the anchovies and the peanuts. So the rice is cooked, but I'm going to turn it off for a while. Make sure you don't lift the lid because you're going to let it sit and steam a little bit more. And while we're waiting for that, let's cut the cucumbers. When I was young, my mom always told me that we have to cut the edge of the cucumbers and rub it at the end so it's not so bitter. Cut off this one. Cut it into thin slices. Just put it at the side for now so we can use it to, make our nasi lemak look very pretty. So after letting the rice sit for a while, we can now scoop it up, fluff it a little bit. You can actually smell the aroma coming out. So this is one way to cook rice. That's if you don't have a rice cooker at home. But if you have a rice cooker, of course, it's easier. You just use a rice cooker. I'm going to put the bowl here. Nicely shaped rice. So then I'll put in the garnish. I have sambal here. We have palm oil in the sambal. And you can always get this off shelves in supermarkets or grocery stores. And you definitely need sambal in your nasi lemak. So this is a plate of nasi lemak. You can always add to it. You can put curry chicken or fried sotong or beef rendang. It's one of Malaysia's most iconic dishes. And in this month of Ramadan, you can have it for buka puasa. And if you substitute the coconut milk with evaporated creamer that contains palm oil, it can actually last longer, so you can keep it and have it for sahur as well. This is Min. Thank you so much for joining us today here on Survival Kitchen. And makan!